Last week I showed you an exercise that worked with your right hand technique. This week I'm going to show you something for your left hand. I actually saw this exercise on YouTube a few years back, and for the life of me I can't remember where I saw it and who made the video. So if you recognise this, please leave me a comment. So this will be the second and last exercise that I give you which isn't a musical exercise. But as with last week's video, this is one of the rare occasions where this is definitely worth it. Okay, so like I said, this week we're all about the left hand. So this exercise helps with the one finger per fret technique. So you may have come across an exercise that looks something like this. So you're basically playing one fret after another in kind of like a chromatic exercise. So I recommend, you can play this any way you want really, but I recommend starting off around sort of the 9th fret. So 9, 10, 11 and 12. And what we're going to do is we're going to play that same exercise but with a slight difference. We're going to play the 9th fret, 10, 11 and 12. But if you notice, I'm keeping the fingers exactly where they are. I'm not moving them, I'm keeping them on the frets. So try not to put too much pressure on. At first that might be tricky, but it can be done. So now I'm going to play the next string, exactly the same thing, 9, 10, 11, 12. However, I'm going to keep the fingers where they are until they need to be moved. So I'm going to take the first finger and put it on the 9th fret. As you notice, these fingers stay where they are. And then the second finger, and then the third, and then the little finger. Now that's actually quite difficult to do. I'll do it a bit quicker. Okay, and then just do the same thing again. And then back. Now if you're new to that, you might find that very difficult. So as I always say, slow it right down. Really make sure that them fingers are staying where they are. So what this does is it helps create finger independence. So some of these fingers are on the same sort of tendon, so the same muscle and tendons pulling them. So to help create separation between the fingers' movements, this exercise is great. You might get some notes ringing out at the same time, that's okay. Okay, so some things to look out for when you're playing this exercise. Try and keep this wrist nice and straight. So you're going to need to curve your fingers a little bit more to do that. If your fingers are too straight, you might find that you get this kind of angle with your wrists, but you have a nice curved set of fingers, and it's okay to have them at a little bit of an angle, not too much, else you'll lose your shape, but a little bit of an angle, if that helps with the wrist, is okay. Okay, and also at first you might find yourself tensing up while you're doing this. So if you do feel any pains, stop immediately, have a rest. Eventually what you'll be able to do is play the exercise without too much tension. So practice this at the start of your routine. Try it every day for a week, maybe 5 minutes if you can manage that much. And you should see a huge improvement just after maybe just a week. Let me know how it goes in the comments. So I hope you found this lesson useful. If you did, please hit the like button, maybe leave a comment and even maybe subscribe. Thank you.